Tell me about this Harvard test. Tell me about the Harvard test.
So Harvard put out an implicit acceptance test. It's not really a test. It's an assessment, but it's called implicit acceptance test.
Okay.
And I believe, if my memory serves me right, there's 21 different assessments. For example, I've taken all 21. I told you I'm a nerd.
Okay.
So one of them I really was interested in, and I'll tell you why. If you can imagine Archie Bunker, that was my dad, because I was raised in Chicago, which, by the way, it's a racially segregated city. And so I thought that I would have an inherent bias against African Americans. I took one of the Harvard implicit acceptance tests, and interestingly enough, I did not have a bias towards African Americans, although I was raised like that. So I don't know why, but more confusing to me was, and I went to Catholic grade school in high school, more confusing to me is that my results of assessment showed that I had a bias towards Muslims. And I'm like shaking my head saying,
Where did I get that
was not
from?
a Muslim that I went to school with.
Yeah.
I did not know of any in my community or neighborhood. Where did that come from? Did it come from what I read? Did it come from news? Did it come from maybe me viewing people that I didn't...
Who knows?
Well, I have no idea.
Yeah.
So my wife, with my wife's concurrence, you gotta make it okay with the boss.
Yeah.
We had 3 couples over that were acquaintances. I wouldn't say great friends, but acquaintances, and asked permission if we could have them over for dinner and ask questions about their faith. One was from a couple from Syria, one was from Palestine, and another one was from Jordan. So they all had interesting experiences with 3 diverse countries.
Yeah.
So in the course of a 4 or 5 hour conversation that evening, I became a little bit more educated. That next morning, I'll never forget it, Sunday morning, I couldn't wake up quick enough. I went back to take that implicit acceptance test.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, the results of that assessment said I did not have that bias any longer. So it told me a couple of things. One, we don't know what biases we bring to the table. And 2, if we do have a bias, it's up to us to become educated and be open enough and ask questions so that we can learn and then see if our beliefs are still true. And that bias, by the way, went bye-bye. I'm like, so it really is education and understanding? I guess it's that simple.
This is so important, Jim. Because it makes me, now I'm sitting here wondering, well, I don't have any biases. That's for all the people that have all these biases. I don't have any biases. And yet I wonder, and I'm sitting here listening to this and I'm wondering, I wonder what if I do? And
we may have, and I hope I don't get you in trouble with this. We were talking and I was telling you we're on the banquet tour, right? For Rotary.
Yeah.
And you said, oh, your wife must be happy she doesn't have to cook. I was like, whoa. I'm the chief cook in the house. Come on. I'm the one that get lucky.
That was a very interesting statement that I made, and it just came out.
But that's an example.
Yeah.
It's not relationship damaging, but that is the kind of things that we subconsciously come to the table with based upon our upbringing or experiences.
Sure.
It's not good or bad. I don't think we have to label things good or bad.
Yeah.
We just have to label things that's what that person's experiences brought to that.
Interesting. No, it's very helpful for me to even think that through and wonder what biases I might have. I mean, this is the whole purpose of me wanting to have the neighborhood, Mr. Beirwagen's neighborhood, was to help discover some of these things. But now I'm wondering if maybe we should have a quick pause here for station identification and this lawnmower to run out of gas.